Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Monday, December 2nd, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Check out the December webinar. It is up for download now at inclusiveastrology.com. We have got the new moon in Sagittarius. Woohoo! This is such a good energy coming in. The fire's coming in. For all of today, we've got the moon in Sag, building up for this new moon, which will happen later in the afternoon around 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And this is time for us to set this new intention about our new adventure in our life, to step into some positivity, to open up doors. This is stepping into our belief structures. This is stepping into our higher mind. This is stepping into the storybook of our lives. How big can your story be? And it's time for us to envision this big story in our lives. More importantly, this is Mercury, which is now starting to trail out of this deep Scorpio energy. And even though our minds and Saturn, all this energy is in Scorpio, and there still is this taste that is remaining from the past, we can spit it out and open up to a vision that we're not going to taste this anymore, that we're not going to accept that feeling, and we are going to step into positivity. This is such a great day because the electricity of Uranus is ready for us to reinvent ourselves, to find this courage of ourselves, and for us to be completely identified correctly, and to make sure that our beliefs are in alignment with who we are. Are we truly living in who we say we are? And a lot of this goes with our spirituality, as all of this is dealing with Chiron in Pisces as it squares the new moon, and we've also got Neptune, which is in a slight square. So a lot of this is making sure that we are following spiritual beliefs in our correct identity. Are we listening to the signs in our life and making sure that we're open to the signs? Ooh, now that's what this is about. Are you open to the signs that keep swirling around you? And with all this Scorpio energy, it has been exposing city over the last 2 months. If you were exposed to some things, are you pushing that stuff back down and doing the Taurus thing and being like, no, I value this too much in order to be living in my truth? And are your beliefs now altered off, oh, it'll all be fine even though I know it's all bullshit? Or, oh, I know I'm fine even though I am really dealing with this truth? We've got a Venus retrograde coming here, folks, in the next 3 weeks. We've got Mars coming into Libra here at the end of this week. So this is also Mars finishing up in Virgo, as this is time to make the adjustments in your reality. This is time for you to, if you're going to engage in a new routine, it's time to engage. Don't wait around, because Mars, as it comes into Libra, can tend to wait a little bit longer than usual. So if you're ready to make some moves right now, I'd say get on it. Jump on it. And especially with this new moon and Sag, and it's about making sure your perception's correct. The right perception will align with the right spiritual energy, align in your truth, and become the person you've always wanted to be. Your beliefs have to be embedded correctly now. Your higher mind has to step into play here. Are you worried about the little facts? I don't have enough money, or this might happen, or what will happen here? Are you questioning too much? Beliefs don't question. You don't question your belief in God. You don't question your belief in you becoming successful, or you becoming exactly the person you want to be. These are questions you can't ask yourself anymore. This is leaving behind logic. This is stepping into belief. This is stepping into knowing. Do you know what you want? Are you listening to what you spiritually know you want? Are you believing in what spirit has been guided to tell you? Or are you, again, perceptionless, or perceptions misdirected? This new moon does deal with Chiron, where maybe even though we're optimistic and we're ready to move into this open energy, there's still this, well, maybe I've been getting a bad hand, so I believe I can only have this much. You're never going to get to that real big electricity in your life. That is where we got to step over these things today. Have beliefs that maybe use that hand in a different way. Like, gosh, the reason why I got this hand was to learn this and to learn that so I could slip an ace in my sleeve in the right moment and do whatever, this is about your perception. And are you playing around with bullshit perceptions? Because today's the day where we set the intention of this perception. So if you've been, and it's hard because we've been going through so much deep and intense energy, but I guarantee you through the weekend, you started to open up and getting through this stuff, and you're getting through things, and now today, it's like the universe just slams us at the last second. It's like you get out of the swamp, and already they've got a wash machine and a shower right there, and it's like, okay, and then you're walking on the red carpet right away. Like, what? Are you joking me right now? Like, I just was in the swamp. It's like, well, yeah, sorry, it's time, I mean, believe me, when I was on the show True Beauty on ABC, 1 minute I'm in a hotel room, the next minute it's like, okay, you're rushed out, go, and you're like, oh my God, thousands of people and 12 cameras, and it's just like, whoa. So I know the feeling, and actually can cause a real, big blow to your mind. I think this is about a blow to your mind to be like, wow, I can do this now. I believe in this. But you got to let behind these beliefs that are miscalculated and misdirected off these sensitivities or these feelings that you maybe can't, or these feelings that you've been given this and that's what you have to deal with. The truth is yes, we've got to learn to go with the flow. But the universe has uncovered so many things in the flow that you can't deny anymore in the last month and a half. And as we're building with relationship karma deeply, and we're going back into retracing the steps of 2005, December 2005 into January 2006. That's when Venus did a retrograde in Capricorn last time. So we're about to really finish an 8-year story here. And again, this goes into some deep astrology. Some people don't remember what they were doing December 2005. Some people, we're going to go deeper into that, or check out the webinar, we go deeper into that. But this is about you making sure that you can trust in the wild journey that Spirit really wants you to go on. And if your perception will hold this, because without this aiming in your life, without this knowing, without this trust, and without really paying attention to what's been uncovered to you in the last month and a half, because I guarantee you, oh gosh, the universe has right and covered it to you. And it's just, as an astrologer and as the Leo King channel, and it's like, I see through people when they're just living in their bull crap now. It's so simple to see people living in it. They see it, but they just push it down. And, the ticket, in many ways is this Gemini-Sag energy. It's mutable. It's what brings you to the change. It is how your perception is based of where you go on the journey. Where are you going on your journey? And when this is the spot where we go humongous, are you limiting your views because of what you would deal with, this crappy hand that you feel that maybe you've been given, and you would rather deal with it than actually put the work in to get the most amazing life that you could? These are the questions that I want you to start thinking about, instead of, oh, maybe I can't do it, or I don't know. No. We got to be optimistic here. We've got to be empowered to really identify with who we know we are. I can't come out here and say all this stuff and then go off and just be like, yeah, I don't really do astrology. I kind of do it. No, I got to embed that I'm an astrologer, baby. And I got to become that. I got to embrace in that. I got to be an astrologer. And I got to own becoming an astrologer. And my identity has to be it. And that's where you've got to be in your life. You're in a crappy relationship, you're in a crappy job, you're in these crappy things in your life, and you don't want to become that. You need to believe that you're something else and own that identity and own that self, instead of just dealing with the crap that you get dealt with. And there's a sensitivity there. There's a wussy kind of thing that we all are dealing with. I'm dealing with it too. Believe me, I got some things where I'm a total wuss on. So I'm not saying that I'm like all high and mighty over here. I'm saying that we've all got it. But we all got to believe in a bigger pasture in our life now. You have to now. Saturn and Jupiter are making their trine throughout the next couple weeks. This takes a long time to happen as well. This is a lot of stability and us expanding and growing. And even though Jupiter's retrograde, there's a good position. So this is us really going to see here in the next couple weeks a lot of stability and a lot of growth. Why don't you take the ticket to exactly the island that you want to go to on this destiny, instead of, taking the 1 hour, 2-stop flight that maybe you're thinking about doing. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com. If you want to do my classes are this time next week. Sign up now at inclusiveastrology.com for the live webinar classes. You can do basic, intermediate, advanced, or expert. It's all there. And of course, I've got the new download for the December webinar. Thank you guys for all of your support, and I've got holiday awesome readings and discount readings coming in the next week. So hope you guys check that out. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.